This conference will now be recorded.
Okay, guys. In the last session, we discussed about how to create Git, what is Git int command. We discussed couple of commands in the previous class. Yes, guys. Those commands are Git init, Git add, Git status, committing to local repository. These things are we discussed in the previous sessions. Yes or no, guys? Okay. These are the topics we discussed in the previous sessions. Okay. And now and also we discussed. Yes.
So your voice bit went.
Yeah. Now it's okay. Brahma, now is it fine?
Yeah, okay, sir.
Okay. In the previous class, we discussed about some few Git commands and also how to take the existing code into a local mission once we add it into this company newly. Those things we discussed. Yes or no, guys? Avana kada? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now I'm going to discuss one more topic that is related to how to push our newly developed code into the Git repository and how to pick up this code from the repository. For example, the Shirisha and Mahendra newly joined our organization. Both of them pulled the new code from the repository, cloned. I already explained how to clone the new project into our Eclipse. Avana kada? Yes or no? This is our new project which we cloned from the yesterday automation testing. See, this contains some logo like a cylinder symbol. This indicates that we added the new code from the repository. Yes, guys. Yes or no? Okay. In the same way, this is the code we developed in our local mission. This code we are going to push into the repository. After importing this code by Shirisha or Mahendra, they are going to develop few things and they are going to do some changes that I'll explain you from the scratch so that you can able to understand. Okay, guys. I'm opening my repository. Once again, please observe very carefully. Very important session. I'm going to GitHub login. Okay. Meanwhile, I am using Shirisha credentials. Can you share your credentials, Shirisha, so that others will understand from the scratch? Shirisha?
Shirisha Rautla, RAVUTLA.
Correct.
Black shoes ఉన్నాయి అక్కడ.
Yes, sir.
Black shoes ఉన్నాయి.
And password we set. Did you remember that password? Shirisha.
Don't know, sir.
Oh my God. One second. I need to know. One second, guys. You have to remember, guys, it's your credential. It's your responsibility. Yeah. I am not able to remove, I can try. If I'm not able to log in, try to, I am getting forgot password. That will be sent to your verification.
Sir,
Yes.
tested the rate
Yes.
4688.
Okay. T capital?
Yeah, sir.
Yeah, I am logging into this repository. SHRA, correct.
Sir, SHIRI, sir.
Okay. Okay, this is the repository of the Shirisha. This is the Git of the Shirisha. So that now I am going to create one repository of the Shirisha. So that on that repository you can consider it one new project that is we are cloning into this repository. I am creating one repository. That name is my first project. Okay. then I'm going to make it as a public. If you make it as a public, that everyone can able to access this repository and they can use this repository directly. Okay. See, I created the repository. For this repository, I'm creating one new file. What is the use of this new file means? In this repository, I'm adding one more file. That file should be used for all the team members. Shirisha is the first person in the project. He is creating one file, and that file name is test and with some data. This is my first line of code. Okay. Then after that, committing this file. See, in my local machine, in our repository, you created one file just now. Okay. Now other persons from the team is going to take this code from this repository. How they are going to take this code, that I will explain you in the Eclipse. Okay guys, because as of now we used some commands. Now I am going to use without commands. Okay. See, now I'm going to import that code. How to import means, click on the first we need to import this project. How? This is the import of project. See, we are importing the project with the help of this URL. Okay, this is the project URL which is inside the Git repository. I am copying. Just after that, I am taking this. Okay, automatically this will be imported here. Then we need to pass our credentials. SHIRA Shirisha RAVUTLA. Okay. And coming to the password TEST test at the rate of 4688. Okay. Now I am going to fetch this from the main branch itself. See, where is this project is created? See, in the branch, see, main branch. In the main branch, we are created. So it is sending main branch, taking. Then where is it location from the origin? Remote repository means it is taking from the origin branch. Okay. And importing as a general project. Next. Project name should be some. See, I imported the project from where? From the remote repository. What is the name of the file? Test is the name of the file. Inside test file, what is the data? This is my first line of code. See, this is reflected here itself. Now, she is going to change some modifications over the file, which we developed by the others. Okay. And now she is going to save it. After this, the position will be changed like this. Means this indicates this symbol, like greater than symbol indicates she made some changes over the project. Okay, like this. Now she want to be push this code. How to push this code means, observe very carefully. Right click on this project, open Teams, and then click on move to staging area. I already said there are three types of stages. That is working directly, and then there is a staging area, and then local repository, and then remote repository. Okay, add to commit means those are moved to the staging area. See, this is the symbol indication of the moving to the staging area. Then we need to push our code to the remote repository. How to push this? See, like this team commit. See, changes have been made in the project, and this is in the staging area. See, then we need to provide some inputs. This is my commit message, my first commit. I will tell you without code, with the git commands, without git commands. Okay, guys, no need to worry. See, here it contains two types of commits. One is normal commit. Normal commits indicates means that will be stored in your local repository. Git and push, commit and push means that will move into the remote repository. So now I am going to push to the remote repository. Now we need to provide the credentials. Character is repository. I don't know why. Team, we need to push to origin. Then the password should be capital T, correct? Test at the rate of 4688. It has to move to the remote repository. 1 second, why it is not pushing? Uncoded problem. I can do it by using commands. We'll see why it is not encode a problem. I can move it commands so that you can able to understand. Okay, I'm going to this location. See, in this location, it is a local repository. So I'm going to open git bash here. Observe very carefully. Okay, then I'm moving to particular project. What are the list of files available in this location? How to get it? By using ls command. Correct. Now I'm navigating to my first project. Okay, then I'm going to check how many files which is not added. Git status. See, this is the project which is not added. Git add dot will add all the files. Next git commit -m my first code. Yeah, it moves to the local repository. Then I need to push to the remote repository. The command should be code which need to push to the remote repository is git push origin main. Permissions to Shirisha project Indian to Madam Mohan. Okay, okay. 1 second. Git, we need to add the credentials. Git config, 1 second. Git config. We need to configure. See, the permissions to Shirisha project has been denied by the Guru Mohan because I am the person who don't have the access to this project. So that I need to provide the access from this project. How to get the access to this project? 1 second, guys. I need to know how team. 1 second, guys. Request. 1 second. Maybe the access has been denied. I need to check it, guys. Why it is access denied to get the access? Okay. See, 1 second. I'm looking into this. Okay, guys, 1 minute. Sorry for the inconvenience. I'm looking into this. Why I am not able to push this code here? 1 second, I need to check it. I'm also new to this. Okay guys, we'll see it some other time. We'll see it some other time. Okay. Meanwhile, we can go with the local things which we develop in the framework itself. Okay guys, I will tell by end of the session or some other time. Meanwhile, we'll focus some other new topics over the Selenium. Okay. And then I can make a git over the our project. What will happen? Okay. How to get the permissions to other project, that will get you. See, this is the project we have that is in our local machine. I want to push this code into the remote repository that I will do you in front of you. See, you can try like this if possible. Okay, I can try with this my credentials. Sign in. 1 second, I'm trying. Okay, I'm creating one more repository to store my code so that I'm storing into the evening batch. Okay, then I'm creating this repository. Then I'm going to store my existing code with this repository. See how I'm storing this code into my existing repository. Observe very carefully. Guys, this is the project what we developed as of now, automation framework. Correct? I need to push this code to the remote repository so that you people can able to access this project into your local machine by using configuration. Okay, I'm going to this location. Okay, this is the location where we have this project. So that I am opening git bash here. Okay, see ls command using get the list of things. Then I am navigating to automation location. Then I am going to create the local repository by using git init. See, it is created one local repository. You can see in the view, maybe it is in the hide position. Okay, one git repository is created. Now I am going to push my code into this repository so that I am copying this, clone this. Then after that, I am writing the some commands to push the code into the repository. Observe very carefully, guys, how to use these commands so that you can able to add it. Git remote add origin means in which URL I need to store my recent project. In this URL, I want to store this project. Okay, so that I got the configuration to this URL. Then I need to create a branch. -m creating the branch name. It created the branch. Then I am going to push my code. Push -u origin for which branch? For main branch I need to push it. Why it is not working, guys? Maybe an issue. Git push origin. Source ref specs main does not match. Okay, git. Let git add. Okay. Okay, git status. See, all are move to the staging area. Then I need to move to the local repository. Git commit type name automation project commit automation. One second, guys. Project commit. So all my things are moved to the local repository. Then I need to push to the remote repository. Git push. I am adding one more time. Git remote. Okay, remote. Okay. Git push origin main. Yeah, see guys, what happened? What are the things are in my local mission? Those are moved to my remote repository. You can observe very carefully. If I click here, you can find my project. See, automation project, correct? This is the project where we are using the same project inside the Git repository. Okay. Observe very carefully, guys. See, here I am contains SRC automation Selenium basics is the project which we created. See in the same SRC automation framework. Here it contains app. One second, guys. SRC test. One second. SRC test. SRC test. Okay. Automation selling basic concepts. See whatever we create as of now. See actions class, alerts, drop down selections. Everything will be in the remote repository. Now we can able to pull this code into your local machine directly. In the previous session, what we discussed by using this, click on the project. By using this clone, you'll clone and import into your project. Okay. What is the mistake here? What happened means previously I have not added the any files to the repository, so that it is showing that nothing to move to the remote repository. So again, I have added my code from working directory to the staging area. From staging to see git add means what will happen? This command, this all the code, this all the code. Entire this code will move to the which repository, which area? Staging area. Then after that, from staging area, I am moving to the local repository. I said in previous day, git commit -m message will give moves to the local repository, so that this will be created in our local repository. Then after that, the normal code I am pushing to the remote repository. Git push origin main. Origin main means that is its repository contains branch, main branch, it is moving. Okay, I can explain one more time if you want. మళ్ళీ చెప్తా చూడండి. ఏం లేదు, నేను వర్కింగ్ డైరెక్టరీ ఎలా ఉంటుందో నేను మళ్ళీ ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ చేస్తాను చూడండి. పెయింటింగ్ సమ్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్స్ తో. అబ్జర్వ్ వెరీ కేర్ఫుల్లీ గైస్, వెరీ వెరీ ఇంపార్టెంట్ దీస్ టాపిక్స్. నేను ఇలా చెప్తున్నాను అంటే ఇంకా మోర్ ఇంపార్టెంట్. ఇది ఒక వర్కింగ్ ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ దిస్ ఈజ్ యువర్ వర్కింగ్ డైరెక్టరీ అంటే కనుక ఎక్లిప్స్ అనుకోండి. వర్కింగ్ డైరెక్టరీ, ఈ వర్కింగ్ డైరెక్టరీలో సమ్ కపుల్ ఆఫ్ లైన్స్ కోడ్స్ రాస్తారు మీరు. Okay, some couple of lines code రాసిన తర్వాత then we need to push our code to the local staging area. Staging area is nothing but unknown area where we are storing our code before entering into the local repository. ఇది ఒక స్టేజింగ్ ఏరియా, మీన్స్ అన్నోన్ ఏరియా. ఎందుకు అన్నోన్ ఏరియా వాడతాం నేను తర్వాత చెప్తానండి. ఓకే, స్టేజింగ్ ఏరియా మీన్స్ అన్నోన్ ఏరియా. ఇందులో కోడ్ స్టోర్ అయింది. ఏ కమాండ్ ద్వారా స్టోర్ అయింది? లోకల్ డైరెక్టరీ నుండి, వర్కింగ్ డైరెక్టరీ నుండి ఈ డైరెక్టరీకి ఏ కమాండ్ ద్వారా వెళ్ళింది కోడ్? బై యూజింగ్ దిస్ కమాండ్. దట్ కమాండ్ నేమ్ ఇస్ git add dot. Dot means all type of files. Git add dot with star means with a specific type of files. Okay, all type of files will be added to the from working directory to staging area. Then from staging area to I need to pass my code into the local repository. Local repository means in your laptop it is creating. Okay, local repository means in your laptop. In your laptop. By using which command? Git init will create a local repository. అవునా కదా, నేను చెప్పాను కదండి. Local repo, it will create the one local repository in your laptop. Okay, then after that we need to push our code from staging area to local repository. How? By using this command. Which command? Anyone? Anyone? Git commit
Git commit.
message from description. Okay, so as of now my code is from Eclipse to a staging area to move to local repository. నా లోకల్ రిపాజిటరీ కోడ్ వచ్చిందండి. లోకల్ రిపాజిటరీ అంటే మీ ల్యాప్టాప్ లో క్రియేట్ చేసుకున్న రిపాజిటరీని లోకల్ రిపాజిటరీ అంటారు. ఓకే గైస్, now my code should be moved to the remote repository. Remote repository means where the repository should be there, where all the people will use this code. Means Sirisha, Mahendra, everyone in our team. This is the remote repository. Means it's a database. Okay, into this database the code should be moved. This is called Git hub. Hub means it is centralized mission. See, here we are pushing the code into your local repository. From now we are pushed our code to working area to staging area by using git add command. See what I did here? Git add command. Where is it? Where I created? See, git add command. Okay, to create the repository we are using git init command. Okay, git init command that will create the repository in this location. embedded here itself. It will create the repository itself wherever we open by using git init command. By using branch m means that we are moving to specific branch. I will explain that also. We see first I added my code to the, see from here itself we can observe git stages. These files are in red color. Means red color indicates those projects are working in your working directory. Means in this Eclipse only those project is left. So that 1 second guys, we are using in this color, red color will be there. If the code will be in the red color means after sending the git status command, then those files are in your local repository. See, nothing added to commit, but untracked files. Untracked file means those files cannot be accessed by anyone because those are which is inside your working directory. Okay. Then after that, by using git add command, we are adding our local code to the staging area, means unknown area. See, then after that git add command. Here itself, observe it. See, git add successfully. Means this will add to the staging area. Then after that, see, it will convert into green color. Means this code is not in the working directory. Now my code is moved to the staging area. Staging area means known area. Okay. Then from staging area to I need to push to go to my local repository. Need to store in our local machine from specific folder. So that what I did, I did some one more code, that is git commit -m message. Git commit -m message description means from staging area to local repository code is pushed. Then I need to push my code to the remote repository that other team members need to access. How? By using need to add this repository to this mission. Mana remote repository ni local repository configure చేసుకోవాలి first. First we need to configure our local repo to remote repo. అంటే ఇంకా ఆ రిమోట్ రిపోని మన లోకల్ రిపోజిటరీ కాన్ఫిగర్ చేసుకోవాలి. Okay, how to configure means git remote add origin means the repository which we created in the database is the repository, correct? Evening batch. We need to get the path of this repository where we need to push our code. First of all, we need to configure our code to this repository by using which command? Git remote add origin with URL. To add our repo to our local machine. అంటే మన local machine కి repository configure చేయడానికి we are using git remote add sorry, I need to forget it. Correct, add origin with URL. What is the URL? That should be URL of this repository. Correct? Means that we need to configure this, and after that I need to push my code to repository. How to push? By using this command. How to push my code means in this way we'll push. How means git push origin to which branch? See, in the code it contains some types of branch. See, this is the main branch which contains the main branch. This is the branch name. Correct? See, branch is branch name. I need to copy my code to the branch. In this way, it will push my code to the remote repository to push the command. In the same way, I need to get the code from the remote repository. నేను చెప్పాను కదండి రిమోట్ రిపోజిటరీ కోడ్ ఎలా తెచ్చుకోవాలో ఎనీవన్ git config చెప్పాను కదండి. For this we are pulling the code. As of now we push our code. In the same way we need to pull our code. How to pull our code? Simple, git config. We need to configure our repository to the URL. Then after that By using git pull command, we'll pull the code. Okay. When to use pull command, when to use git clone command means we use the git clone means new person in the team. Sorry guys, sorry. I am telling here. When to use git clone and git pull. Git clone and git pull is nothing but we'll use git clone when new person enter into the project. అవునా కదా, ఎవరైతే కొత్తగా ప్రాజెక్ట్ ఎంటర్ అవుతారో వాళ్ళు ప్రాజెక్ట్ మొత్తం క్లోన్ చేసుకుంటారు. ఓకే, న్యూ యూజర్స్ యూజ్ క్లోన్ కమాండ్. అవునా కదా? ఓకే, ఓల్డ్ యూజర్ యూజ్ ది గుడ్ పుల్ కమాండ్. నేను ఇప్పుడు ఒక కోడ్ ని నా రిపాజిటరీలోకి పంపించాను. ఏ కోడ్ ప్రాజెక్ట్లోకి పంపించాను? ఆటోమేషన్ ఫ్రేమ్వర్క్ పంపించాను. సో మన టీంలో అందరూ కొత్త వాళ్ళే కాబట్టి ఇప్పటివరకు ఈ ప్రాజెక్ట్ ఎవరు ఇంపోర్ట్ చేసుకోవాలి కాబట్టి all will import this project from my repository directly. Okay, by using this config, copy this code by using git clone url. Okay, then after that it will store in your local repository. Then after that we need to use this by using import statement. We'll import to our eclipse. నేను చెప్పాను కదండి, yes or no guys? Okay, then after completing a couple of days, if they want to update any new thing, by using which thing they are going to clone? By using pull the code. See for example, నేను మళ్ళీ శిరీష ఒకటి చెప్తాను చూడండి. సారీ టు సే, వన్ మినిట్. శిరీష అంతా ఆల్రెడీ సమ్ కోడ్ ఉంది. ఏమైనా టెస్ట్ అనే కోడ్ ఎవరో రాస్తారు, ఆ కోడ్ ని ఇంకా డెవలప్ చేశారు ఎవరో. మీన్స్ someone is developed again some couple of code. Okay, so updating this, committing the changes. Okay, see ఆల్రెడీ మనం ఆ కోడ్ ని పుల్ చేసుకున్నాం కదండి, ఇదే కదా ఆ పుల్ చేసిన కోడ్. ఎంఆర్ ట్రైనింగే కదా, సారీ ఈవినింగ్ బ్యాచ్ టెస్ట్. సో ఇక్కడికి ఆ న్యూ చేంజెస్ కూడా పుల్ చేసుకోవాలంటే కనుక యాజ్ ఆఫ్ నో ఇది ఎలా ఉండింది, ఇది ప్రీవియస్ గా ఇలా ఉండింది అనుకుంటాను. ఐ విల్ రివర్ట్ ఇట్ వన్స్ అగైన్. Then see, I need to fetch the updates. So someone made the changes, so that I need to know the changes over the project. So I am clicking the project, then after the click, and then I am using fetch from origin. See, one updated thing had been done at 7:51. See, 51, see, 7:50 times some update had been done. Correct. Then I need to pull that update, so that I am clicking on that. Then clicking here. See, whatever the things we have done in the remote repository, those are reflecting here itself. I can show you, I can create one more file itself so that you can able to understand. The Shirisha project, I am creating one more file. Add file, create new file, and again I am taking this as a new file. This is tester. I am storing this file. ఇక చేంజ్ జరిగింది కదా రిమోట్ రిపాజిటరీలో. సో నా లోకల్ కూడా కావాలి కదా ఆ చేంజెస్. సో దట్ క్లిక్ హియర్, come to team and click pull. Why it is not storing in your machine? Pull. There is something issue.
Sir,
Because we need to
first pull. Sir, choose first pull. Sir.
యాక్చువల్గా ఇది పుష్ కావట్లేదు కోడ్. పుష్ చేసిన తర్వాత పుల్ వచ్చేటుంది. ఐ విల్ లెట్ యూ నో గైస్. ఓకే, మీకు ప్రాసెస్ అర్థమైంది అనుకుంటున్నాను.
సార్ ఫస్ట్ పుల్ ఉంది అక్కడ కింద సార్.
కింద
సార్ 2
లైన్
పుల్స్
నెంబర్.
ఉన్నాయి సార్ అక్కడ. అది సెలెక్ట్ చేసిన తర్వాత సార్.
Yes, there is 2 types of pulls is there. Yes, in the teams, yeah, we need to select project.
Yes sir. That
Yeah,
first pull.
basically first pull will pull from our local machine. Second pull will pull from the remote repository. Okay, see, from the reference of main remote repository it is pushing, but it is not able to push, means that we need to push our code. Something has been changes. Say I can create one more thing so that you can able to understand. Okay, I'll take one more project. See, file, import existing one project, clone URL. I am taking the URL of this project. Next, I am fetching from here. Okay, then I am storing in some other directly. చూడండి, మై ఫస్ట్ ఏమో ఒక ప్రాజెక్ట్ వచ్చిందండి. లీవ్ దిస్ ప్రాజెక్ట్. ఐఎమ్ డిలీటింగ్ దిస్ ప్రాజెక్ట్ as of now. Leave this project. Okay, see, it contains 2 files. One is new file, this is tester, and another file is this is my first line of code. Okay, then I am going to some other person in the repository done some changes over the existing project. See, I am creating one more file itself. Add new file, create file. Then I am taking test1. Then I am writing some code. Made changes in the file, something. Then I am committing this file. Means this file is committed by some other thing, some other person. Let's assume like this. See, if I click on this, right click on this project, click on team. See, if I click on the fetch from origin, means that will shows you what are the new things that I need to fetch it. See, it will show something. See, created test1 on the 756 time, committed from by GitHub. Yes or no, guys? Now I need to configure, pull this code. How to pull means, see, it is showing the symbol import, means there is a new import that you need to import into this project. Okay, then I am going to the team, then I am going to the pull from the remote repository. I am clicking on the finish. See, again I got one more new thing. In the same way, if we done some modifications here, that we need to push by ourselves. Myself, Guru from Hyderabad. I don't know why it is not pushing. That you see, if I click on Control S, it will give some modification that you have done modification in this file. Need to push into the repository. How to push it? Same as in the same way. Git. First, we need to move to the staging area. How to move to staging area? By using add to index. Means this new file had been moved to the staging area. Then I need to push this code to the remote repository by using commit. Then I need to write some changes, make changes by myself. Commit means it will committing into our local repository. See it will showing right hand direction, means committing into this mission. See, it is showing up and upper direction, means it will showing into the in this location, where in this git repository. See, if we click on commit push, it will move to the remote repository. What is the repository name itself? It has to Sirisha Ram gmail.com. Then we need to take test at the rate of 4688. One second, maybe it has to work, Shirisha. At the rate of gmail.com. Then I'm storing this password like capital TST at the rate of 4688. Okay, guys. See, I don't know what is the issue. I will get back to you how to get the access to this repository. This is the user of Mohan. This is the framework which I developed, so that I need to get the access from permissions from the Shirisha to push this code. On this, I will check and let you know tomorrow class. Meanwhile, I can show you in a different way. Okay, observe. I think you got some clarification what I did as of now. Yeah, apart from that, pushing into the code in the remote repository. See, as of now, I can tell one more example. Please observe very carefully this. Observe very carefully. By listening to these examples, you will get one more some picture. See, this is my repository. Then I am taking one test repo. Okay, it contains some files. No need. So in my desktop, I am creating one repository. Observe very carefully. Git bash. I am creating one folder. See, mkdir. Folder name is folder 1. See, folder 1 is created. Observe very carefully. Folder 1 is created somewhere where it is folder 1. 1 second, guys. See, folder 1 is created here itself by using this command. Observe very carefully, guys. Why it is not working on Eclipse, I will look into some other time. Then I'm navigating to this folder. How to navigate into this folder? Anyone? By using cd folder tab. I navigate to folder 1. Then I need to create a file. For that, I am creating one file, vim file 1. In the file, I am going to write some text. This is my first file. Then I am going to store this file, control WQ enter. See what is the text entered in this file. Cat using command, we can able to see the text inside the file. Inside the file, see inside the file, inside the folder, there is a file created with one text. Notepad++. Okay, this is my first file. Now, what I have done, I created one local folder. That folder contains one file. So I need to create this folder into the local repository. How to create local repository? By using git init command used to initialize the empty git repository over this folder. See, initialize empty git repository. Initialize one empty git repository by using git init command. Then after that, I need to add this working directory to the git repository. See, if I click on git status, it will show there is a one file in this folder. See, it contains one folder which is inside your working directory. Contains one folder which is under the working directory. I need to add this file to the staging area. Git add dot. Then see git add dot. Now it is adding to my file to the, and I'll check the status. Git status, it will appear in green color. Means now my file moved to the which area? To the staging area. Then I need to push my code to the local repository. How to push? Git commit. See here the commands is there. Git commit -m m. Then we need to provide description. This is my first file. You can say like this: first local commit. Means first I am committing to the local repository. See, it is committed to local repository. Now I need to push my code to the remote repository. Means this is the remote repository. As of now, my code here itself. I need to push to remote repository. Before pulling, we need to configure our local repository to remote repository. How? By using git remote add origin. There is a command there we created. I will show you. Git remote add origin is the command. I am creating one repository here itself. In the modem Mohan, I am creating one repository. The repository name is second batch. Okay, observe very carefully, guys. Very important. I created one repository. My repository name is second batch. I am copying the code. This repository location, path of this repository location. It's copied or not? Yeah, it's copied. Then I need to add this repository to my mission. Git remote add origin and the path of the URL of my repository. See, as of now in this repository there is no any such files. Now I am going to push my code to this repository. Git push origin main. Why it is not? Okay, git push -u now. Push -u origin main. Source. Why, guys? Once again, guys. Git remote add origin. See, git remote add origin origin. Next, it shows already exist. Yeah, already exist. We already controlled with the remote repository. Then we need to, okay, I'll take one branch. Maybe git branch -m main. Now see git push -u origin main. See, it is pushing my code to the repository. See, if I refresh this page, it contains one file. See, file 1. It is added here. See, this is my first file. ఇక్కడికి వచ్చింది కదండి ఆ ఫైల్. ఇక్కడనే ఫైల్ రిమోట్ రిపాజిటరీకి వెళ్ళింది కదండి. నేను మళ్ళీ చూడండి అక్కడ చేంజ్ చేస్తాను. అక్కడ చేంజ్ చేస్తానంటే ఇంకా సమ్ అదర్ ఇన్ అవర్ టీమ్ చేంజ్ దిస్. ఈ ఫైల్ ని నేను మళ్ళీ ఇక్కడ సూర్యప్రకాష్ లేకపోతే ఇంకొకరు కోడ్ తీసుకొని మళ్ళీ చేంజ్ చేస్తాడు. దిస్ ఈజ్ సూర్య who made change on code. He is done changes on the code and going to push commit changes, means he pushed the code. See, Then if I want to this latest file, see, I need to know git. As of now, in my local, it contains nothing changes will be reflected. నా లోకల్ ఉన్న ఫైల్ కి ఏమి రిఫ్లెక్ట్ అవ్వాలి చూడండి నా లోకల్ ఫైల్ ఏముందండి ఇట్ కంటైన్స్ ఓన్లీ వాట్ దిస్ ఈజ్ మై ఫస్ట్ ఫైల్ సో రిమోట్ రిపాజిటరీ ఫైల్ లో ఏముందండి 2 లైన్స్ ఆఫ్ కోడ్ ఉంది దిస్ ఈజ్ సూర్య హూ మేడ్ చేంజెస్ సో సూర్య చేంజెస్ నా మిషన్ లోకి రావాలంటే కనుక ఐ నీడ్ టు డూ జస్ట్ ఐఎమ్ క్లోజింగ్ మై ఫోల్డర్ గిట్ పుల్ see one file is updated in my local machine see this is Surya who made changes on code వచ్చినాయి కదండి అర్థమైందండి ఇప్పుడు ఎనీవన్ ప్లీజ్ రెస్పాండ్ మళ్ళీ చెప్తానండి ఇది కొంచెం కష్టమైన టాపికే ఓకే పోను డైలీ మనం మెయిన్ కోడ్ మీద దీని మీద ప్రాక్టీస్ చేద్దాం ఓకేనా అండి మనం డైలీ రాసే కోడ్ మీద వీఆర్ గోయింగ్ టు ఇంప్లిమెంట్ ఆల్ దీస్ కమాండ్స్ ఓకే అబ్జర్వ్ చేశానండి ఫస్ట్ నేను ఫైల్ క్రియేట్ చేశాను ఆ ఫైల్ ని రిమోట్ రిపాజిటరీకి పంపించాను రిమోట్ రిపాజిటరీకి వెళ్ళిన తర్వాత ఆ ఫైల్ ని సూర్య చేంజెస్ చేశాడు ఆ చేంజెస్ ని మళ్ళీ నా మిషన్ లోకి తీసుకున్నాం ఎలా గిట్ పుల్ కమాండ్ యూజ్ చేసేసి ఎలా మెయిన్ బ్రాంచ్ లోకి సెండ్ చేశాను ఇలా సెండ్ చేశాను కదండి ఎలా గిట్ పుష్ -u ఆరిజిన్ మాస్టర్ అర్థమైందండి ఎవరివన్ గైస్ పలకండి
Yes, sir.
No need to worry that I will explain this on the regular basis on regular intervals okay on our main code on the day-to-day activity code మొత్తం మనం నెక్స్ట్ టైం మీరు నిన్న చెప్పాను కదండి how to import our code into local machine in the same way you can import our project ఈవినింగ్ బ్యాచ్ ఇక్కడ క్రియేట్ చేసాం కదా ఇందాక ఏం క్రియేట్ చేసామండి ఇందాక ఒక 12 రిపాజిటరీస్ ఉన్నాయి మన దగ్గర ఇది ఈవినింగ్ బ్యాచ్ ఇదే కదండి ఇక్కడ దీంట్లో ఒక ప్రాజెక్ట్ చేశాను కదండి ఈ ప్రాజెక్ట్ ఎలా ఇంపోర్ట్ చేసుకోవాలో చెప్పాను కదండి ఇలా క్లోన్ చేసుకొని గిట్ ఇనిట్ చేసి లోకల్ రిపాజిటరీ క్రియేట్ చేసుకొని అందులోకి యాడ్ చేసుకొని మళ్ళీ ఇంపోర్ట్ చేసుకొని నిన్న రికార్డింగ్ లో చెప్పాను ప్లీజ్ గో త్రూ దట్ రికార్డింగ్స్ యూ కెన్ ఏబుల్ టు అండర్స్టాండ్ గైస్ ఓకే ఓకేనా వాట్ అబౌట్ అదర్స్ no one is responding sometimes it will makes you sometimes it makes you unable to understand no need to worry based on daily practice daily go you can able to understand no need to worry guys okay guys please respond
Yes.
మీకు
Okay.
అర్థమైందా అర్థం కాదు మాట్లాడుతున్నారు ఓకే వాట్ అబౌట్ అవినాష్ శిరీష మహేంద్ర
ఓకే సార్
సార్ కొంచెం కన్ఫ్యూజింగ్ ఉంది మళ్ళీ ఒకేసారి వీడియో వింటే అర్థమవుతుంది సార్
ఓకే నేను ఇప్పుడు ఈ ఫైల్ మీద చేశాను కదండి గిట్ పుష్ గిట్ పుల్ చేశాను కోడ్ పుష్ చేయడం పుల్ చేసుకోవడం అవన్నీ ఇన్ ద సేమ్ వే నా రెగ్యులర్ కోడ్ మనం రాస్తాం కదా ఓకే హలో on that regular code tomorrow onwards I am going to implement this code this git commands okay no need to worry
ఓకే సార్
thank you okay guys I can go through this video you can able to understand something okay tomorrow how to push Shirisha's mission my code into Shirisha's repository that I'll explain you okay no need to worry guys we'll take this for a long session okay okay guys thank you thanks a lot have a nice day
థ్యాంక్ యూ సార్
what about
Bye,
others
sir.
guys no okay bye